So, Maciel, how do you remember 2020 starting for you?
It was my birthday, my 14th birthday, on January 4th.
And what were you doing during that time?
I was at home with my mom.
Well, I was excited. I was preparing for my middle school study abroad trip to Italy.
I remember being in marching band practice with my friends, getting ready for the Long Island Nets basketball league.
Where were you when you first heard of COVID-19?
Ironically, I was in homeroom on Friday the 13th at 2:05. My teacher told us.
Sadly, I was homesick from school, but when I told my friends about it, one of my friends messaged me on Snapchat about COVID.
I was in school getting ready for dismissal when I overheard people talking about the pandemic.
What was the first thing you remember shutting down in your neighborhood when we quarantined?
The first thing that shut down was Oceanside. First was the schools, then the businesses, and then the whole town.
I remember the public library shutting down near where I live.
I remember being in church March 15th when the academy called saying that we was going to be on lockdown for 2 weeks.
How has the quarantine affected you physically, mentally, and emotionally?
Do you really want to know?
Depression,
Anger, confusion,
loneliness,
sadness, grief,
fear,
guilt, and helplessness.
To wake up every day knowing is to be the same, but not knowing who's to blame.
I was trapped inside with my thoughts. Nowhere to go, nowhere to unload. Just me, my anger, and my four walls. Why aren't people wearing their masks? Why are people having big gatherings? And why can I step outside the house?
In my house on lockdown, wondering what's to become of me, of us. Like others right now, I'm by myself.
Even with the light piercing through my window, my heart still feels dark as my uncontrollable tears shed for all those we have lost. I almost lost my father and my uncle due to the sickness. I'm glad they're still here, but for a moment, I wasn't sure. What does grief mean again?
The agonizing feeling of anguish in my chest, worrying about my family's future, to be scared to leave my own house, not knowing what tomorrow may look like. I thank God every morning I get to see her sweet face. My mom, she's with me, she's safe. But every time I turn around, I hear of people passing away. So you tell me, how am I supposed to feel? How do I feel? I feel terrible to love someone and not be able to help them, having to talk to them on the other side of the door, being told what to do just in case there was a just in case. I'm tired. I'm drained.
I'm a little lost.
But thankfully,
I still get to see my mom wake up every morning and put a smile on for me.
I still see frontline workers helping and taking care of patients in our hospitals.
I still see my teachers planning and meeting to make sure I get an education.
And I realize
no matter what I lose, no matter how many tears I shed, no matter how helpless I may feel or what obstacles thrown my way.
No matter how hard things get, and no matter how uncertain tomorrow may be,
I'm still a girl with a big smile and even bigger dreams. I'm still a senior with goals to accomplish and obstacles to overcome.
I'm still a part of an amazing family that I love.
And I'm still a Panther. I'm still a Panther.
I'm still a Panther.
I'm still a Panther.
I'm still a Panther.
I'm still a Panther.